Yo, yo, yo. It's D.Arthur in the building. I'm talking to you guys today about how you will attract who you desire on semen retention. You will attract who you desire on semen retention. Now, how come all of a sudden, if you're on semen retention, you will attract who you desire while you're on semen retention? The reason why this happens is because once you're on semen retention, if we're talking from a metaphysical standpoint, your mood, your quote unquote vibration, your mood, how you act, how your general perspective is on life will become happier. It'll become very optimistic. You'll notice things start to open up for you. And what happens is, since your mood, you're conveying a very happy perspective on life. You're conveying a very go-getter, ambitious, happy, grateful to be alive type of attitude about your life. What tends to happen is the world has no choice but to match that mood that you're giving off. Meaning, the happier you become, the more things that will be happy, that will be given to you. The more things that will make you happier, you will attract into your life. So if this is the case and your mood is, let's say, very, very high, happy, gratitude, happy to be here, what's going to happen is you're giving off a very high mood, high life. And what's going to happen is people, maybe things that are in your subconscious that are yet to, like, let's say, manifest. Maybe it's a specific person that's been in your subconscious for a while, or maybe it's an ex-lover, maybe it's you're trying to manifest a text message from somebody, or you're waiting on that job offer to come, or you're waiting for more clients to come into your business. You will attract who you desire on semen retention. There's no doubt about this. There's no doubt about this. Once your subconscious receives what you're giving off, at the time that you least expect it, or maybe you expect it the most, somebody that you've been waiting for will tend to manifest in your life, will tend to come in your life. And this may happen. There might be an infinite way of how this may happen. There might be an infinite way this can happen. You might bump into them while you're at the gym, or you might run into them when you're going on a jog, or you might bump into them or they might hit you up on Facebook, or you might be going to the coffee shop and then boom, there they are. You will attract who you desire. See, once your mood is very, very high, things that may be in the past that you wanted in the past, but you weren't reaching that high frequency, what will happen is that they'll come into your life. They'll see you becoming better and better and better each and every day, and that's going to give off that thought process of, hey, this guy is very, very happy to be alive. Let me see what he's about. Let's see what's happening in his life. And that's how they tend to come. But the thing is, so you give off that non-needy vibe that, hey, you're happy to be alive, you're happy to be here, you're happy if they're in your life, and if they're not in your life, you're happy no matter what. And that is very attractive to other people, that non-needy vibe. And once you're on semen retention, all of this will start becoming default. You'll start waking up a little bit happier each and every day. You'll start giving more. You'll just start becoming a happier, best version of yourself. And that is very attractive. And then when you least expect it, boom, they'll land in your lap. Now, this is 9 times out of 10, this is the case. But the problem is people don't capitalize on their opportunities. They don't capitalize on their opportunities. There might be an opportunity that you might have this sudden nudge to go on Facebook and see and check your messages, but you ignore that feeling, and then you do something else, and then they might just delete the message that they were initially going to send you. You have to capitalize on your opportunity. You have to capitalize on your opportunity. This is literally the most important part. Faith without works is dead. Once you give off the faith that the person, the opportunity that you want is coming, you give off that, you make sure that once it comes, you capitalize on it. And that's how this, what we would call, quote unquote, the manifestation will happen in your life. But the key for this to happen, you got to go on semen retention. You have to utilize semen retention. You have to get busy in your life. You have to get super busy in your life and make sure that you're not giving any negative vibes or any pessimistic attitudes. And then that optimism will rub off on other people. That optimism will rub off, and eventually the person that you quote unquote desire will be here. They'll be here no matter what you think. But you have to keep that optimistic attitude, that go-getter attitude, that hey, I'm happy to be here mentality, and watch what happens. Like, comment, subscribe below. Peace.